Hey everyone, so before I get into this video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Once you guys subscribe, make sure you guys turn on that notification so you guys can receive updates and information of new videos being released. So today's journey, we went to Currahee Mountain. If you guys are not familiar with Currahee Mountain, that is where the paratroopers from World War II was training. Now, when I was out there, I was able to speak to some of the volunteers that knew a lot of information about the camp out there that they stayed at, and they were receiving donations to help try to rebuild the barracks. So that was pretty cool. Got to see a little bit about got to see a little bit of the history, not let alone some of the stuff that they had in the museum. And even they had some of the old dining room tables from the military base out there. So that was pretty interesting. Now, hiking up Currahee Mountain was a little steep, and it was kind of a little challenge. But wow, it was such a beautiful view up at the top. It was also kind of sad too because of the top of the rock being vandalized and being spray painted, and I just hope that one day that all this can be cleaned up and it can go back to its beautiful form again. Now, also a fun fact for you guys, Currahee Mountain and Camp Toccoa was also from the television show, or based on the television show. If you guys are not familiar of the television show with Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg, Band of Brothers was actually based on that area. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. But I hope that you guys enjoy this video and enjoy going up the mountain with me during this video. And make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you guys once again hit that notification bell. Love you guys, and talk to you guys again soon. Hey everyone, so it's Chris. I'm back with you guys with another adventure. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video of us touring to the top of Brasstown. So where we're at today is actually Camp Toccoa at Currahee Mountain. If you guys are not familiar, this is actually where the U.S. Army paratroopers trained during World War II. When we went to battle with Germany. So that is pretty interesting. Also, that's not the only significant role that this area was famous for. If you guys are not familiar with the television show or the movie with Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg, the Band of Brothers, it's kind of based on this area as well, and this mountain. So join me as I bring you guys this content of this mountain and a little bit of more history of the paratroopers that trained here before they went to combat with the Germans. Love you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Alright you guys, so right here is C-47 that's actually being used as a project. And right over here, you would have a guard house where soldiers would check in once they came on what was once a military base back in World War II. Right here is the barracks that they had right here. 22 of the original building panels and 22 original windows. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. It says open, so I wonder if we can go inside. Alright, you guys, so this is what it kind of looked like this is where soldiers would sleep. This is considered the barracks. So in this area, just imagine no tables and stuff like that. It was just those cots. And this is where the soldiers would sleep at the time and then get up every morning and start training. So that's pretty cool. And I guess they have their flag right here. There's a picture of some of the paratroopers probably training. This is actually a pretty big barrack, you know? So 22 of the windows and 22 of the side panels were still intact. They had to do some work to it though at one point, you know? Well, that's pretty cool though that 22 of them was still reserved. What are you doing?
I'm filling out information.
Okay. All right, you guys. So.
These are the barracks.
Yeah, that's what used to, and this is the old barracks that was on here at the time of when the soldiers came here. See, a 506 pure barracks. So that's pretty cool. And they got some other kind of things that they're building right here. Probably trying to restore as much as they can. But that's pretty cool. It's really fascinating to go to old sites that was actually. Here's another one too. That was 506. Here's 507 barracks. So that was probably another barrack at one point, and so was that. So that's pretty cool. I think so. They kind of give them a little bit more texture. So that's 517. Huh. There's another. Then I guess that's like the commissary area. So that's pretty cool. How are you doing today, sir? Huh?
I'm Rodney, I'm a volunteer.
Okay.
We finished that barrack. We're trying to build 4 barracks here.
Yeah.
And that one's finished, the one you got to go in.
Yeah.
This one's not finished yet. We're
Yeah.
working on it. We got donations. We're 501c.
Oh, okay.
C3. So we don't get any government money, but we thrive on
Donations.
donations.
No, I hear you.
Have you been here before?
No, first time.
Where are you from?
Calhoun.
Calhoun, okay.
Yeah. Up there towards the Dalton
I
area.
know Calhoun. I used to travel to Georgia. I live up here in Reuben County.
Oh, okay.
But they had over 200 barracks here during World War II.
Oh, wow.
And after the war, they tore them all down and planted pine trees.
Yeah.
And that's the only building that was left. That's the only original building here.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah, the white one.
Wow.
And, we got a lot of stuff in there for you to see, so come on in and see.
All right.
There's no charge, and we have bathrooms. So.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, we just got back from, we were up at Brasstown, Bald, and was walking up the mountain.
Brasstown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like every single bathroom was closed.
Yeah, they close them during the winter.
Yeah.
Right.
It makes you wonder, like, where do I go to use the restroom? You know?
They'll open them in the summer.
No,
We got heat in here too, so we're warm in here. But this was an airborne base in World War II.
okay. Yeah, I was reading on that.
Jumped out of planes.
I was reading on that. I seen something that,
That's the kind of plane they jumped out of. That's why we got one of them back here down there.
oh, the C-47?
That C-47, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
In World War II, that was the one they dropped them all out of.
Okay.
Because they hadn't developed these other planes like the flying boxcar and Globemaster and so forth that we have now. But
Yeah.
they wanted to let people see what the plane looked like they jumped out of in France. Just before daylight
Oh, wow.
on D-Day.
Oh, wow.
About 3 o'clock in the morning on D-Day
Yeah?
when they jumped out of that plane. No lights, you couldn't have lights because you're jumping behind the enemy line.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, you know these little thing, cricket click things, have you ever seen them?
Yeah.
You just mash it and it sounds like a cricket, click,
Yeah.
click, click. They
Yeah.
gave each soldier one of those so they could find each other on the ground.
Okay, that's cool.
Without alerting the enemy. So we behind German lines back then, you know.
Yeah?
But that's the way they found each other in the dark. You know.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's actually really neat.
But come on in.
If you don't, if you really think about it, that's actually kind of smart too.
What?
That's actually kind of smart too to have those little devices so soldiers know where each other are, so they don't like, you don't have like friendly fire or something like that, you know. So
Yeah. If you're behind the lines, you know.
because when it's dark, it's hard to see.
Light, you know, because the enemy.
We'll know your location.
Yeah, they know you.
That's great.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff in there to see and for you to read, so you'll be reading a good bit of stuff.
Oh, that sounds good to us. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Hello.
How you doing? Where you from?
Calhoun.
Oh, all right. I go through there quite a bit. This is Camp Toccoa in 1948. The Georgia National Guard had a camp here called Camp Toombs. 11 structures. This is one of them. This building was built in 1939.
Okay.
After Pearl Harbor, the War Department took over the lease and built a paratrooper training camp, later renamed it Camp Toccoa. This is the road you just came in on. That's the original road to Camp Toccoa. This is the building you're in. See here with the side door. Very few buildings had side doors. The trainee barracks were right where the pine trees are.
Yeah.
Latrines were here, dining halls were here. You can see them a little clearer on this picture.
Okay.
Parade ground, rifle range, service area, motor pool was back here, post office, theater, bowling alley and gymnasium, fire department, obstacle course, family housing, officers' quarters. When the 506th arrived in July of 42, it's basically a tent city. See, the tents would have been here.
Yeah.
There was an old peach orchard up on the hill. That's where this picture was made. The barracks were just being put together. The trees were being cut down and cleared off for the rifle range. They went to Clemson, about 30 miles away, to the ROTC rifle range for rifle training.
Oh, Clemson, South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to university. If you get on that road,
Yeah.
it runs right into Clemson.
Oh, wow. I knew we were
That
pretty.
you have to bear left
Yeah.
to avoid going right into the campus.
Oh wow. Because I know that we wasn't because we just came from Brasstown, Bald, and you know at the top you can see North Carolina South. So I knew we were pretty close.
Yeah, this is Highway 123. It goes through Clemson and to Greenville and all the way. It used to be the main road before Interstate 85 was built.
Just
Oh, wow.
to Greenville, South Carolina?
Yep.
Yeah. It's about, well, from Toccoa it's about 60 miles, so from here it's probably about 65.
Wow.
Clemson's only about 30.
That's crazy.
They walk back a lot of times. Most of the time they trucked them over, but they could never find transportation to bring them back. So it's just a 30-mile walk, so you just walk back.
Wow.
That is something.
Look at this paper though.
Graduating from Toccoa, you had to run the mountain up and back in 48 minutes or less.
It was 48, okay, we've got 50, it was 48, Craig. 48 minutes up and back.
Yeah, most company commanders required 45 minutes, because that's how lieutenants became captains. They didn't have washouts, so they wouldn't even let them try to graduate because they could do it in 45 minutes or less. We've got 200 Rangers that are coming in May, and that's the first thing they ask what the record time, because they're going to beat it.
No kidding.
So we got to find we have a D-Day run the Saturday before D-Day, so we got to find it's a 10K, so they come up and put a start-finish line, so we got to find it. So these guys, they said, whatever the time is, we'll beat it.
No kidding.
Yes, 75th, it's the whole battalion, 200 of them.
Well, you guys can have fun. I can't run it. I mean, I probably could maybe like a couple years ago, but
The Rangers all tell you that all Rangers are paratroopers, but not all paratroopers are Rangers. Even the chaplains have to go to jump school. Be a Ranger chaplain.
Oh, okay. You were during the campaign 3 years in the state.
that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, look at that, babe.
September 11th. Oh wow.
From the mess hall, camp room is original condition. This is the original table.
Doing 105s or?
Or they swing out. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, 105.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 105. Okay. Artillery.
Baby, you want to try to run up the mountain?
105 and
Maybe you want to challenge?
we can try it.
I'll probably pass out.
See what happens.
Oh look, there's what he was talking about, that project of the C-47.
Okay.
That's the plane that they would actually jump out of. That's what that man was explaining. Those C-47s are the planes that they were using to jump out of to land in France. Soldiers on the ground.
Is this all of them right there?
It's just some of them. I don't think it's all of them, but I think it's some of them.
I was hopping like a steam engine getting up that
A
ladder.
lot of them did it 2 or 3 times a day.
Wow.
These Rangers, 6 of them came, the forward team came Monday, and to kind of lay out what they were going to need in terms, they can bring the whole bivouac, cooking station, and everything. And those guys did it about 45 minutes just as practice. They said, you don't mind
That's
if you
actually one of the barracks here.
Oh, the bunk store?
They were back in about 45
One of
minutes.
the barracks was here. That dining room
That's why
table.
they were.
Yeah, I seen that little paper.
These are one of the heaters. Each barracks had a heater like that.
He said they've got 7.
I could see that. It looks like it probably would get a little cold up here.
It gets kind of cold from there at times. There's a coal heater. They fired it with coal. And this wall, these walls right here are an actual barracks.
Like these guys,
Prefab
they came
barracks.
back, they weren't even breathing.
Oh wow.
These panels were made somewhere else and brought in here on trucks. And they laid concrete blocks down and then
Yeah.
they put these panels together and they bolted them together.
That's,
And this what they broke.
We have a back team that goes down to the road. It's just
For the bear, make the bear.
a 4-inch height. It's been able to keep 4 wheelers and all that.
oh wow.
They didn't.
Sorry, I was fascinated with his little.
Yeah, the old Army guy made that and gave it to us.
We opened this gate, it was
Retired
a big tall gate, they said, don't bother, but with the other.
Is that like a replica of like
When he
France?
first gave it to us,
Yeah.
we put it down on the table to let people see it. That didn't work, so people came in here with children, and children wouldn't move the little thing.
Of course. They were, what's
We had to put
playing?
that where they can't get it.
They want to play with it, like,
They thought it was a toy.
yeah. That's really cute. I like that.
That's a telephone switchboard. Just strap this on the back of a Jeep or a deuce and a half truck.
Yeah.
Plug wires in right here. That's what this outfit did, 38 signal construction. And they run power lines and stuff. And plug one of these in and talk to the general.
Oh wow.
He told me unless it's bad
That's-
weather, they'll probably sleep outside. They're used to it.
Oh yeah, right here it gives you a little bit more information. It's the of the 101st Airborne. He did a really good job.
Yeah.
But JD thought it was hot, I didn't think it was that bad, but it's always cooler, it's about 4 or 5 degrees cooler here than it is down in the valley, but, it's, humidity is an issue. Well, the 506 came in July. The 501st probably had in May, they came about Thanksgiving time.
Okay.
February, so they were here during the best month.
Yeah.
The 506 and the 517 would have been the hottest. 511 came in January, left in April or so they were pretty good. But, yeah, like it's 30 degrees or 28 here this morning. So it's pretty cool.
That's 33 when we hiked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or when we started to make it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they plan to do. She said they'll probably do it 5 times while they're here. And that they want to do it
Look, baby, original door.
the first morning
Oh,
that
ain't
they're
that
here,
something?
and right at daylight. Which is when the most of the time they
All right, you guys. So here we are. We are getting ready to walk up to the top of Currahee Mountain. It is 3 miles up to the top of the mountain. Right over here is the camp where the paratroopers were stationed at during their time of training and preparing for battle with the Germans and France and many others. It is also where they have a lot of information about D-Day, and they also have a specialty coin in there that you can get for the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So that's pretty cool. They got some of the barracks fixed. I think, well, they said they had one of the barracks restored, working on another. And then there's 2 barracks that they are fixing. Now that white building right there was the only building still standing after the camp closed. So that's pretty cool. Met a couple of good people here. They provided some good information. To the top. 3 miles up, 3 miles down. Put that shirt with thing. Yeah, I was listening. They were talking. Can't remember which guy it was in there, but he was saying that the paratroopers that are in Fort Benning now actually have contacted him about coming up here, you know, and running up the mountain and see if they can beat the record that was already set here from the paratroopers that set the record back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool. But also the guy was telling me, I think you may have been using the restroom, but the guy was saying that the paratroopers here, they actually never got a certificate of completeness until they were successful on running to the top of Currahee and back down.
Really?
That was one of the ways that that is one of the things that they had to do in order to complete their training, was to run up Currahee.
From back there all the way up this way?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, 3 miles don't seem like it's much, but probably was. And then like that D-Day run that I was talking to that lady about, it's on June 5th, which is the time that we're going out to Savannah. But they start that at like 7 in the morning. Huh?
Wow.
Which is kind of a good time because that's, you know, the sun's not out beaming.
Yeah.
Just make sure people stay hydrated. So, pretty cool. Touched on a good bit of mountains today and done a couple hikes and everything. So, kind of working out the quads and the legs.
I know, right?
So, yeah. That's pretty cool. What's that over there? Huh. Huh? Yeah. Probably something back from the training. Probably like a water pump, maybe.
Yeah.
I would imagine. That's pretty cool. Water tower in the back. It's pretty cool. It seems like everything's kind of like dying out here, like the trees and stuff. Like have no leaves.
It's on that Rice Sound Ball Mountain.
Yeah.
Pretty looking trees out there.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah, it was.
Cricket.
I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Oh, he was just talking about crickets, remember? The cricket?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that funny? There's a cricket right there.
Oh, yeah. The little devices that soldiers use once they jumped out of the pair
Yeah.
or out of the airplanes.
Yeah, that's funny how we just seen a little cricket walking on the ground. That's neat.
That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
talk to those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are actually volunteers, so they volunteer their time to come out here.
I wonder if they were around on the D-Day.
I'm pretty sure.
I wanted to ask, but I didn't know for sure.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of wish I could meet somebody from D-Day though.
It might have been them.
Might have been. Like, I mean, you know, we do a lot of these historical areas for like Civil War and World War I and World War II and stuff. But it would just be great to add an interview with somebody during that time, just to kind of get a better understanding instead of just filming it. But we can also get like a personal view of that and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. This mountain looks pretty though from the pictures that I've seen. I think when we were at Brasstown, it showed this little speck of Currahee Mountain, and I think it's the total feet, I guess, above sea level is like 1,746 feet above sea level, I think. I believe that's the correct thing. It's right around that point. Yeah. That was pretty cool though, to be able to go to the top of Brasstown. You can tell the difference too on this mountain compared to the Brasstown. It's more like road wise, and in Brasstown was kind of like steep, straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like.
A little bit more challenging than the other.
That one kind of worked your calves.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I like going out here in nature though, and taking a walk up these trails. It's not just historical sites that hold like, you know, great information, but it's also these mountains like Currahee Mountain. You know, without me doing any research, I would have never known that it was used during World War II as a training facility for paratroops.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I think they do it. I think the paratroopers now that jump out of airplanes are now training at Fort Benning, which is down there near the Columbus area. So I would still like to see the paratroopers down in Fort Benning come up here and do that challenge. So that'd be pretty cool.
Oh
Be
yeah.
pretty different. Well, you said you wanted to walk today, so
So we're definitely doing that.
it's a nice Easter weekend.
Yeah,
What better way to celebrate Easter than a couple walks up some mountains? So it's pretty cool. So I guess you could drive on this, but why drive when you can just walk it?
Maybe you might find like a deer or something.
Well, I mean, in Brasstown we seen a little turkey, so
I know, that was funny, wasn't it?
yeah, that was a little abnormal.
Yeah.
Good.
I know, I did want to grab that turkey though. I would have jumped out of the car so bad and grab that turkey.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
It wasn't as big as that one that was in the museum, but it
Oh,
was a pretty good size.
well, that museum was pretty cool at Brasstown.
Yeah, that was
The
neat.
museum here is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, makes me wonder though, like, did some of these like actually like because he was showing all that information on the map of the camp and everything. Makes me wonder if like not only did he like look up this information and study the information, but I wonder if he was actually like one of the paratroopers that maybe was stationed here. Makes you always wonder that question.
That's what I was wondering too. I wanted to ask him, but I should have. But then, he's like, was that old to you? You know? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you never know. I mean, honestly, I would like to meet somebody from D-Day. So,
Yeah.
big moment for us in history.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Plays a significant role. Just kind of walking and filming,
It's neat lady.
you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's really neat.
Yeah, that's a long way down.
Yeah, really.
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to continue walking for a little bit, and when I get closer to the top, I'll check back in with you guys. Hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. I have a special treat for you guys later on this evening, so stay tuned for that as well. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Alright, you guys, so I have actually stumbled on an abandoned house on my way to the top of Currahee Mountain. So I'm going to try to take a tour through the house. I'm going to take it really slow because I don't know how safe the floors are. But here we go. So here is the kitchen area. As you can see, it's been heavily damaged. Then that's away to the back porch over that way. The floor looks a little rough. Over here, you have back room. Over there you have the bathroom. Another bedroom. Yeah. Let me go over here real quick. It's been vandalized bad. Huh? Yeah. They got a little shed right here. Alright, you guys, so now that we have sightseed an abandoned house, we're going to continue our journey to the top of Cherokee Mountain. Looks like it has 2 floors. Huh? So you can see, guys, it's another one. Huh? It was.
Look at the trenches. Look how big these things are.
There was a battle here in the Civil War. I don't know. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and check back into, I'm gonna go ahead and head up to the mountain. I'll check back in with you guys as soon as I get to the top. Love you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Alright, you guys, so here we are at the top of Currahee Mountain, and as you can see, it's heavily vandalized, but still doesn't take away the beautiful scenery outside. Just wish that people would, you know, admire the beauty instead of destroying it. I actually seen one of the YouTubers come out here, so I figured I wanted to come out here too, because it just looked like a very fascinating and beautiful scenery, and it wasn't too far from Brasstown Bald where I was at earlier. But as you can see, there's so many different graffitis that's here. But besides all the negativity, check out that beautiful view at the top of Mount Currahee. So, Currahee Mountain is a beautiful mountain. It's got a lot of history behind it. So it's pretty cool as well. It's kind of sad to see the work that's been done. What do you think, babe?
The trail, I don't know about that. The trail that goes around it, though. The bugs. Look, there's a road right here if you want to keep walking up that road.
No, that doesn't go anywhere except for those power lines.
Oh. Yeah, I was walking right here, around there a little bit. There's a little trail that goes over that way on the side of the mountain.
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys.